All right, y'all. Somebody has asked me to do an update video on my medicine bag when I leave to go out of town. So I'm going to do an update on that today. But I thought it would be great to do it in a combination with what do I pack in my carry-on bag, because my medicine goes in my carry-on bag or my personal items. So this is my carry-on. Favorite purpley, very me. On the inside, I have separated out in pouches because I am a pouch girly. I like to keep things as organized as I can when I'm traveling because I need to be able to find things quickly if I need it. So here are the pouches that I carry. First pouch is my take pouch. So this is going to be anything that I need for my cameras, my phones, chargers, extra ports, all the things. My extra battery pack will be in here as well, so that once I get on the plane, it's easily accessible and I can take it out and it can be in front of me. So take pouch. This is what I call my germ bag. So this has all things that I need to stay germ free while traveling. So when I get on the airplane, I plan to do priority boarding so that I can get on, wipe my seat down, because as a girl with an immunocompromised system and being immunosuppressed is super, super important to me that I control what I can't control. What I can't control, I can't. But that does mean that I wipe down my seat when I get on the plane. That does mean that I also wear a mask. So you'll see masks back here. I also have my hand sanitizer in here because I'm always doing that when I'm out and about. I also have Lysol spray if I need it. Something else that's in here that you all may be interested in is toilet seat covers. So I have those in here as well. And then just wet ones, antibacterial wipes in here. So that's my germ bag. Next, I have my freshen up bag. So this is like a in case anything happens bag. So this is gonna have like a travel size contact solution, travel size Vaseline, also these face wipes that you can essentially wet and just wipe your face with, some facial cleanser, also some deodorant. Baby, we got Donna Karen off in here just in case we need to freshen up at any point. So it's my freshen up bag. Next is, I don't even know what to call this one. This one is just kind of like a go-to of things that I use on a regular. So we got some lotion. Definitely have some lip balm because y'all know it gets dry in here. It doesn't get dry in here. It gets dry on the airplane. And then if I need to touch up these brows because, baby has to draw them on. So if I need to touch them up, and then of course, we got Edam in here because Edam is going to be my go-to girly every single day. The only thing that's missing from this bag that I will add is my Tower 28 facial mist. Y'all know the air on airplanes is yuck. So sometimes you just need to mist yourself while you're there. Get your hydration back up. So that'll also go in this bag. Next is my emergency bag, what I call my emergency bag. This is full of things that I need in case I'm flaring while I am in the air. So in here, you'll find a Thermacare back wrap and a Thermacare menstrual wrap as well. Use these in case cramps start to come on. I also have really bad tailbone pain, so the back one can come in handy for that if I need it. I also have a first aid kit. Again, anything can happen. And then lastly, if I need it, I also have a mobile TENS unit. So I can place these pads in a TENS unit. It's operated by my phone and literally just stick it on me and it will work without having to have all of the strings attached, literally. And lastly, but certainly not least, is the biggest, and that's the meds bag, baby. We gotta be prepared at all times to be able to take anything, okay? I have done a packing list on this, is what I put on my meds bag when I travel. I've updated it just a little bit, so I'm gonna show you a few extra things that are in here that were not in my last video. So first and foremost, all of my prescribed meds are in here. They are in their original bottles, and the reason being is because a lot of them are narcotics or opioids, and so I like to have them in the original bottle as to not have any problems once I'm getting ready to go through security. So I keep them in the original bottles. The next thing that I do is I always travel with a COVID test. And I know there's going to be lots of opinions about this, but unfortunately, we're not living in an anti-COVID world. COVID is just a part of where we are right now. It's just like the flu. But as somebody who is immunocompromised and immunosuppressed, having these handy is helpful for me to know when I need to get treatment and when I need to stop treatment. There are certain meds that I cannot take if I am sick. So if I have the flu or if I have COVID, there are certain medications that I actually need to stop. And then also it'll help me get some quicker relief as well. So, again, there are things out there to help people like me get over COVID really quickly. And so the sooner I know, the better. And I don't have to pay nobody to go get this test done. I can do it right in my room if necessary. So there's that. In addition to my emergency bag, I also have just extra backup of the Thermacares in here because they are so necessary. I also have Tylenol, Aleve PM, ibuprofen, this is Aleve Back and Body. We also take vitamin C or emergency packs. This is usually more so for my partner. She uses these a lot when we're out and about. I cannot use these as they boost my immune system and I am on immunosuppressants. So I take these for her. I also have Benadryl in here, cold and flu medication. And then at the very, very bottom, I also have cough drops. Because again, colds, things like that can happen anywhere. I don't want to have to pay a premium to go get the stuff that I already have at home. So that is my medication bag and everything that is in my carry-on bag. So if you have any other suggestions about what to pack in a carry-on bag, whether it's the emergency kit, the germ-free kit, your tech kit, your freshen up kit, or your randoms, let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you pack in your carry-on bag as a chronically ill person who's traveling. And as always, if you find this helpful, please give your girl a follow for all of the travel tips and tricks. And y'all watch me take this vacation because it's going to be a good one. See y'all soon.